So a video dropped during the week of Burna. I've forgotten where he even did this interview.
It was an Apple
They were standing.
It was an Apple interview for his new album.
Yeah, and then
Apple.
he goes on and says,
Like Apple Music, I believe.
He goes on and says that Afrobeat has no substance. That most of the artists, that most of the artists have no experience, about what they're necessarily singing about. Which I absolutely agree with him 1,000%.
By the way, Kali, you can't deny it because you yourself have said that before.
1,000% I agree with Burna. So, for those that don't agree with him, Aki does not agree with him. And of course...
Aki, you go last.
No. Aki has to go first. He has to go first because he's one that has it.
Okay, Aki, go.
Like, he has the issue. So, yeah, Aki, it's all yours.
So let me start my list.
Burna Boy, we are bringing you out to flog you.
I'm bringing you out to flog you.
We are flogging the African giants.
Okay, so normally I separate the artist from whatever they do. Like outside the art itself. So the artists, I keep them within the realm of their art and I judge them based on that. I don't care. Burna Boy has been badly behaved, apparently. We've heard different stories of how
stuff is doing.
Yeah. And I've up till then I don't care. Right? But now I care. Because you're talking about something bigger than you that I care about. You're talking about Afrobeats. Right?
Man, Aki is the number one lover, bro.
So my main issue is you start off with saying, they don't have any experiences, right? Artists don't have any experiences. If you look at the line of people that have been before you in Afrobeats and the kind of music that they've put out, if you look at MI, if you look at let's even go back more. If you look at 2023, look at all these guys. Look at Idris Abdul Karim.
Yeah.
And their hits, and you want to tell me that they don't have content or they don't have experiences.
But was he
That's
going
nonsense.
back, or was he
No.
speaking to guys within his generation, within his generation?
So I think specifically we're speaking about recent artists, right? Cool, all well and good, but let's not even look at the international stage.
Yeah.
Let's look at hip hop.
Yeah.
What are they talking? Who's rapping about anything serious in hip hop?
Gonna kill my niggas today. Gonna kill.
What is mainstream hip hop?
Gonna pop my niggas today.
Is it not trap? You can't even hear anything anybody's saying.
Yeah.
So let's calm down with this, posturing as you are some,
mini god.
We get it, right? He's the poster boy of Afrobeats.
100%.
Right? We acknowledge it. You are talented, madly. Right? But there is no need to force what you are not. I mean, I think he's trying to pose as this genius that nobody can understand, but it's forced and I can smell it. You can see, you can understand Kanye West.
Damini.
You can understand Kanye West, for example. This guy is actually a genius, and you can
nobody can.
But this
do
guy
that.
is acting. All you are doing is a fucking facade. I'm sorry, I'm swearing, but that's what it is. I can smell that, guy. You yourself don't have any substance to what you are as a person, as a being, right? You are borrowing, if anything, your new album is borrowing culture from hip hop, and you are fusing. He said he created this thing called Afrofusion.
Yep.
Bro, the definition of Afrobeats has fusion in it.
Already.
So what are you talking about? If you even want to be deep about something,
Find another technology.
You actually do the work and then come and try and convince us. This is just you basically said nothing.
Yeah.
Right? You said nothing here, and you just came out to try and pull other people down and say, you are the biggest on this stage and you are creating something that nobody else is creating. Guy, just quiet down, man. There are other artists here that are grinding and putting it out.
Yeah.
Bruh, and after this, I've been struggling to say, okay, who do I prefer more, between Ashake and Burna Boy? But after this, I had to take a step back and I'm trying to be objective. Yeah. And I'll push Ashake because I can see what Ashake is doing, especially with how he's
But
promoting.
Ashake is new though.
How he's
No,
promoting.
don't
Ashake
go
has
there.
not tasted.
Don't go there.
Let me explain.
Ashake has not
Don't go
tasted
there.
Grammy,
Don't go there.
Grammy,
Let
Grammy
me
podium,
You
bro.
see-
Let me
you see
give
the black
context.
man?
I'm serious.
Let
No,
me
this
give black
is
man.
not
Let me
about being black, bro.
let me give context.
This is not about being
why
black,
must Grammy
bro.
be the justification for that?
He
Let me
has
give
not-
context. Let me give
Listen,
context.
Kari,
Let me give
this is-
context.
No, it's
Oh
not true.
my
Let me
God.
give context. Let me give
See,
context.
okay,
Eh?
go ahead, go ahead.
Even with that, Ashake's start and rise and climb is faster than Burna.
Oh, 100%.
And we can say that is thanks to Burna because Burna paved the way. We can say that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to I try and
We can't take that away. Of course,
exactly.
of
So
course,
I'm trying
of
to be
course.
as
We
objective.
have to give credit,
I
yeah.
thought about this,
Yeah.
clearly. But at the same time, right? Reason why I would do that or pick that is because initially I was like, bruh, how is Ashake? How are people going to actually like his music? This guy is talking about you. He's speaking Yoruba 85% of the time.
Perfect.
But Olamide laid the larger foundation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is true.
But
yeah.
now I've started to understand that, bruh, music is not like
It's not language.
it's
No,
bruh,
language is not a barrier for music.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If people actually like they feel it, like they feel
They'll gravitate
the
towards
music,
it.
the energy that comes from it. Like I can't explain it, but people just feel it, right?
Yeah.
So I've started to understand that if people like your music, they will like it. They will go and research. They'll go and read. It will expose them to the culture, man, and all that. But I'm still going to go back to what Burna. All Burna is doing is, Burna is a poster boy for Afro music, Afrobeats. They put him, whoever the powers that be put him there. He's pushing the globalist agenda that we are bringing Afrobeats. Yes,
Is
I'm
it
sorry.
is
You
it pushing
know what I
global
agree with you.
agenda?
To me, he is.
You know what I agree with
To
you?
me, he is.
Oscar.
I'm sorry.
Please let me check your camera.
Do you know
To
what?
me, he's pushing that. He's pushing that agenda. But I will leave it there so that people will not come around.
No. Do you know what I
No,
agree-
people should come for you. You should come for you because you have like you've just said your own opinion.
So
you
I
said
think
your opinion, you understand? And then nobody has the right to come and say any shit.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
so this is what I think, and this is how I see it. I always try to be.
And honorable shout out
analytical.
to you, man. Honorable shout out to you. So I know that you are digesting.
But yeah, but wait. Before we move on from
denied
me,
Burna Boy initially.
before we
But
move
go
on from me,
on, go on.
I want to say something. And the reason why I feel like Afrobeats is the new thing in vogue. It's the new hip hop. Everybody wants to feature an artist from Africa, right?
Yeah.
Because that's in every way.
new wave,
and
yeah.
even in tech, in every way, Africa is a market that is untapped.
Yeah.
So it's the race to get in. It's the race to capture a fan base. It's the race. So everybody's trying to get in. So Africa right now is just up for grabs.
100%.
In
Everything.
wherever fashion,
Everything.
mineral resources, whatever. So they are doing their bits.
Yeah.
So that's it.
So Kali,
That's the last.
you listen to it. You actually listen to the interview.
Oh yeah. See. When
Do you have an issue with Burna?
that's one thing with Burna Boy.
Do you have an issue with Burna?
When you're trying to please someone so much. See, when you listen to great artists when they interview, I'll give you an example. It's not an artist, but every time I listen to Tyson,
Who? Tyson Fury.
no,
Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson,
Oh, okay, Mike Tyson.
you could tell that this guy is not control. This guy is not trying to please anyone. This is Tyson, and Tyson
Floyd is another guy. That
and
does it.
Tyson.
Okay.
Tyson will show you that in the ring. Say Muhammad Ali too. I will knock you out. And he will. Tyson will go. So you see people, they walk and they talk. I'm not saying that Burna Boy don't walk, right? But Burna Boy is, see, there was one thing that warmed my heart for Davido one time. I don't used to like him.
Who? You?
I don't used to like Davido back then, a little bit.
Yeah.
But Davido
Why?
started to recognize. See, we start to recognize. You mentioned something at the beginning of the podcast when you're talking about Jeff Bezos' wife.
Yeah.
No one does it alone. Davido started to recognize those who laid the foundation for Nigerian music. And say people like Kenny Day One and all those guys.
Yeah.
Those days where African music or Nigerian music was begging to be accepted by even Africans.
Yeah. Guy,
When
literally, Odumodu just did a feature with Unknown T. Like, that's like the most, I wouldn't say it's the most random, like, feature, but, and again, he was speaking broken and speaking, like, with a UK drill artist. You're just like, how?
Yeah.
So, like, speaking to your point.
Because I'm going somewhere because those days, I don't know if you were alive. We invite international artists. If you hear how much we were paying those guys in the early 2000s, you'll be like, wow. And you hear how much Nigerians were paying for tickets and equate that to our economy. but we're trying our best to please. Do you know that didn't work? Because mind you, who pays for a feature? If I'm a musician, who pays for the feature? So I'll pay you, right? Can you imagine someone calling and saying, you pay
me to feature
you
yourself.
pay me to... We're like, Oga.
No, but Kali, please speak to your issue for the Burna because you've actually beat around the bush now.
I beat around the bush too much, but
yes.
Burna Boy is the thing he said is very wrong. The word using that word, no substance.
No, but okay. So now let's enter the banter. Let's actually enter the issue. What is the substance in what these guys are singing?
Oh, okay.
What is the
does Burna Boy
don't
music
compare
have
it.
substance?
Don't compare it. No.
No, does Burna Boy music have substance? Let's go deep.
Yeah?
Does Burna Boy music have substance?
Yeah.
What's
yeah. Pain.
Yeah.
I'm in pain. I'm in
Your
pain.
music, yeah. So I go to your concert, I'm singing yeah. What am I learning from your concert? That's why the like of people that sing good music like Asha will never be like as big as these guys. Why? Asha, I can tell you that the music is about something. I can tell you that Fela's music is about something.
But so Burna Boy.
Okay,
so Burna Boy. I don't think Burna Boy.
We agree with him.
He's trying to exempt himself.
He's part of them.
Of course, he's part of them.